This beauty shot costs under $5, and don't let the price tag fool you because it can outperform high-end serums. It's packed with hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, and has a beautiful velvety texture. It provides instant hydration and glow boost. Just add it into your bag and just use it whenever you feel like your skin is quite dry and lackluster. And this serum also helps makeup stick better, so you can use it before makeup as well. And making this serum couldn't be easier. First you need a scale, then you need a beaker and an empty bottle, and a little spoon to mix things. I'm also using a pH meter to measure pH. If you don't have it, you can use the pH strips. First ingredient we're gonna use is glycerine. This will help give the hydration, also makeup stick better. Next is hyaluronic acid. I'm using powder form of hyaluronic acid as it provides more intense and deeper hydration. Next, I'm using Xanthan Gum. This helps with the stability. Next, I'm using the vitamin C, which is ascorbic acid, and a little bit of preservative to keep the serum fresh. And we need some distilled water. And finally, a plant extract in glycerin. I'm using cucumber to give extra coolness and calmness. And here is the recipe and formula for this beautiful beauty shot. I also added the frequently asked questions sections where you can find the substitutes and structure of this formula. Also cost breakdown where I can show you how this beauty shot costs actually under $5. I'm making 50-gram batch, so everything is going to be divided by 2. First, I'm adding 0.1 gram of hyaluronic acid, followed by 0.15 grams of xanthan gum. Next is glycerine 3 grams, cucumber extract 1.5 grams, and start mixing it. We call this step dispersing. We're dispersing hyaluronic acid and xanthan gum in glycerin to avoid clumps later on when we mix with water. Next is adding water. Once the water added, we're going to continue mixing it. As you can see, there's no clump, so everything really mixing very well and is dispersed evenly in the water, and that's what you want to achieve. Next, I'm adding vitamin C 1 gram and mixing it very well until no clumps are left over. So you want to achieve really clear, no clump solution like this. Next, I'm adding a water-soluble preservative, 0.4 grams. If you don't want to add preservative, the shelf life was going to be around 3 weeks or less. Add the preservative and continue mixing it. Next is going to be measuring the pH. I measured the pH and it's 5.5, which is right on the point. For ideal skin compatibility, 5 to 5.5 pH is the optimum you should achieve. And the final step is bottling this gorgeous beauty shot. As you can see, it's crystal clear, it's transparent gel, and it's gonna get clear over the time. As I make it, maybe a little bit bubbles, but this is normal. And after an hour later, it's gonna be 100% crystal clear. And look at that gorgeous texture. It's really beautiful, so simple to make it, and gives all the hydration that you need for your skin and acts as a gorgeous primer too. Okay, so here are some frequently asked questions. First one, can you add anything acidic? No. pH is too high and it is designed for hydration, not peeling. Can I add retinol? No, you can't. The retinols are oil-based, you need an emulsion. This is a water-based formula, so it's not gonna work. What about adding chelating agent? Yes, it's highly recommended. This is a water-based formula. Adding chelating agents helps the product from discoloration and keep it also stable. Samples for be like phytic acid, that are sodium EDTA or EDTA, things like that. What is ideal preservatives can be used? You can use any broad spectrum preservative and any preservatives that is working pH range 5 to 5.5 and make sure is water soluble. Can I add other active ingredients? Yes, niacinamide, caffeine, peptides, all of them. You can watch my other videos for ideas and inspiration. Can I use hyaluronic acid gel? Yes, you can replace it. Make sure the water amount is adjusted. So if you add 2% hyaluronic acid gel, make sure the water amount goes down by 2%. Can I add any other extras? Yes, make sure they're all water or glycerin-based extracts. Oil-based extracts won't work. Can I add essential oils? No, essential oils are oil-based, it will not mix. Can I add aloe vera juice or flower waters? Yes, make sure adjust the water amount as the amount you input to the formula. Can I just use hyaluronic acid powder and no xanthan gum? You may, but xanthan gum is going to give you extra texture and stability in the long term. Now comes the exciting part of calculating how much does it cost to make this DIY beauty shot. I made this table to see the calculation cost. First, I listed the ingredients, then the amount I purchased, and how much do they cost. And the final column is how much they cost per gram. So I divided them by the amount. Then I'll multiply per gram with 30. Why 30? Is just 30 ml dropper bottle, assumption is 30 grams. And the total cost comes to per bottle 65 cents. On top of this, I'm going to add the cost for a dropper bottle. Here's something for 6 for 10. So the total comes $2.38. So this is the cost of the bottle and the ingredients together. And here's a little disclaimer. Price is going to change where you are, your location, and who are your suppliers. So I looked at most of the prices from US based suppliers. So just to keep it in terms of dollar prices and how it costs in the United States, but obviously it's going to change. So I hope you like this DIY beauty shot tutorial. I try to answer everything possible. Obviously, if you have further questions, let me know in the comments. In the meantime, don't forget to cast your vote on the poll to see what you want to see from me next time. Until then, see you. Take care. Bye.